call him. Tampa Tom is very he's confused at this point. This guy can go ahead from he's the GOAT. Now let me put all my let's put all my precursors out there before I go in on this individual. Because he is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. He does have 7 championships. He does have he has the greatest comeback in game history, to be honest with you. And, in the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. Well, lost a lot of money that night betting on Atlanta. So I'm just want to tell you he's the greatest of all time. But it comes a time where everybody retires, everybody goes away, so that you can miss that person. Tom Brady is just here for what? You're 45 years old. You look awful this year. I'm not gonna lie to you. You don't. I mean, you look awful. The team looks bad. You're yelling at guys. You look like the old cranky old guy yelling at people. And ain't nothing getting accomplished when you do that. So something got to give, man. You cannot, if you Tom Brady, keep on yelling at these grown men and thinking they're going to respond. Oh, okay, Tom, okay. Nah, there's going to be one individual that rises up and say, hey, Tom, you're not playing the best either right now while you hollering at us. You looking a little sloppy and dusty out there as well. So Tom has to be careful when it comes to that as well, because what he better understand is a lot of these guys is not finna put up with him yelling and screaming at them. These are grown men as well. They got families to feed as well. And especially when it looks like you're missing some throws. It looks like you're throwing it into the dirt. I think it's a mutual thing between Tom and right now Tampa Bay. And, one thing I don't get, I get that you're the GOAT. And I get that you're the greatest of all time. But how in the world do you miss Wednesday's practices? Miss Friday's practice? Miss the walkthrough on Saturday in Tampa Bay? Don't fly with the team and you go straight to Pittsburgh to go to a wedding of your old owner, Bob Kraft, who Belichick didn't even go to. And you're in a photo at the wedding. And then you come out and play like you played Sunday. You look awful Sunday. I just want to let you know that. Tom, you look terrible Sunday. It was not a good performance at all. In no stretch and no level at all. It was not a good performance. You might have had some good moments, but it wasn't a good performance overall. It looked sad, And he been looking sad. I'm not going to lie. He been looking sad the last couple times I've seen him play. The last couple outings. Just because I feel like the team ain't responding to him like they used to. There used to be like a jolt. When Tom used to scream at them, it'd be a jolt of energy that would just go throughout the whole team and they would get a response. Now it's like, man, you the old guy that just hollering and yelling at folk. And if you're looking at the news, you understand exactly why he's yelling and doing some of the stuff that he's doing. It's not looking too good from the outside looking in. But I don't really dive in to the personal things when it comes to Brady. But we all know what's going on. And that kind of stuff can be hard. If you've been looking at the news, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I understand, what's going on and everything that he's going through. But a lot of stuff is self-inflicted. It didn't have to go this way. Brady could have retired, man, to be honest with you, because, what are you gaining here? You're getting hit a lot. You're not really gaining too much from sitting back there getting hit. You also, nobody really wants you to continue to play. It ain't like you got a bunch of guys out here saying, yeah, Tom, we ready for you, Tom. Tom, you just keep on playing. You understand me? You just keep on playing. You hear me? Don't ever give up. And Tom, it's okay if you go ahead and retire. The world will be okay. We will make it. We will make it good, fine, and dandy. And I just want Tom to understand that, hey, you had an amazing career. Don't ever think you ain't had an amazing career, because you did. But at the end of the day, man, it's time, to be honest with you. It's time for him to go ahead and just go ahead and retire, man. What are we sitting around playing for? At this point, what are we waiting for you to, somebody to hit you and take you out of this league? Because it can happen, and it will. This league has a way of humbling individuals. It has a way of humbling older guys, to let them know, hey, this is a young man's sport. To be honest with you, and I'm not saying Tom can't pull it off or anything like that. Don't ever get it confused, because Tom can. Don't ever get it confused, because Tom really can. But at the end of the day, man, I think Tom should go ahead and just, go ahead and just relax, man. Relax, go have a good time, enjoy your family, enjoy your kids. Enjoy your kids, because at the end of the day, man, we all are rooting for you, man, outside of this thing. I might not be, like I said, I'm not a Tom Brady supporter. I'm not a Tom Brady fan as far as when it comes to football, but you always wish people well, man, always, in their next journeys. Because a lot of players, that's what ended up happening. A lot of players get lost in their next life, and you never want to see that. You never want to see that, because then it turns into depression. And then they start making bad decisions at the end of the day, and that's not what you want. So you gotta make a decision, man. Are you in or out? You all in or you all out? And I think once he comes to that conclusion and makes that decision, then you'll get results. The results that you want. So that wraps up the Tom Brady portion of this thing. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna talk some Steeler talk with you guys, and I'm gonna preview the NBA season. And that's how we gonna do this thing. All right, man. And we're gonna take a quick short commercial break.